Thursday morning, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. I'm Maria Bartiromo, and it is Thursday, January 8th. Your top stories right now, 6 a.m. on the East Coast. Today, an investigation unfolding in Minneapolis after a woman is shot and killed in her car. After resisting officers having her car blocking the road in the middle of ICE agent operations, DHS Secretary Kristi Noem explained what happened yesterday.
ICE officers and agents approached the vehicle of the individual in question, who was blocking the officers in with her vehicle. ICE agents repeatedly ordered her to get out of the car and to stop obstructing law enforcement, but she refused to obey their commands. She then proceeded to weaponize her vehicle, and she attempted to run a law enforcement officer over.
President Trump saying the rhetoric from the radical left is causing these elevated tensions. The very latest on the investigation coming up. Markets this morning are pulling back. Take a look at futures this morning with the decline on the Dow Industrials right now of 149. The Nasdaq lower by 66. Yesterday, the Nasdaq was the only winner on Wall Street as financials dragged down the Dow ahead of fourth quarter earnings beginning next week, with the major banks reporting their fourth quarter. The Dow Industrials, when all was said and done, down 466. The Nasdaq was up 37, but the S&P was lower by 23. Oil prices this morning trading this way. Take a look at the price of Brent and crude right now, which are trading up. The crude oil price last trade $56.62. The Trump administration seizing 2 more oil tankers linked to Venezuela in the Caribbean and North Atlantic, as the U.S. says it will now control Venezuelan oil exports indefinitely. The president expected to meet with oil executives tomorrow at the White House. Energy Secretary Christopher Wright is here this morning in the 8 a.m. hour with all of that, plus the multi-billion-dollar investment to enrich American uranium. Join us for the secretary coming up. Housing stocks were lower yesterday. President Trump says he will ban large institution and Wall Street institutional investors from buying single-family homes to try and open up supply. We've got the very latest coming up. European markets this morning are lower. Take a look at the Eurozone. FT 100 in London right now trading down 24. CAC 40 in Paris down 23. DAX index in Germany lower by 45. And in Asia overnight, markets finishing mostly lower. China is now holding back rare earth magnets to Japan and its defense secretary and defense sector in Japan. We're going to take you there and tell you about what China is doing with rare earth minerals. Back in Washington, the Senate voting this morning on war powers for the president. The war powers resolution expected to be voted on. It could limit President Trump's military authority as the House approves the discharge petition, which allows a 3-year extension bill on Obamacare subsidies to come to the floor for a vote. Plus, the investigation into Minnesota fraud ramps up as the DOJ sends more federal prosecutors into the state, and the House moves to subpoena the immigration records of Somali Congresswoman Ilhan Omar. We'll have more with House Oversight Committee members Nancy Mace and Jim Jordan, the chairman of Judiciary.